Hey guys, all right, I know I am about 1 hour late, but I'm here. So we're going to get into this, give some people time to show up and come down here. I'm going to, let's see, I've got to work on a few things here, get this working. What we're going to do is whatever you guys want to talk about, put it in the comments and we will go over it. So just 1 second here. Clear out all this other stuff. Hey. Okay. Glad to see you guys. Let's see. We're going to go through and just put in the comments what you guys want to talk about. Why don't we start with TOBAF, because I have quite a few people who have asked me about that one. I haven't looked at it in a while, honestly. Okay, so taking a look at here, well, obviously we had a drop, but well, it's still quite bearish. I don't see any indicators of a turnaround yet, but let's go look at the news real fast. Nothing here. Okay, so for this one, for our news, let's go over here. Go to news. And let's see, we already know about that one. We got Germany, Poland, France, Switzerland. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so there's really not been any news on this in a while. So no news. Yeah, so basically I really don't have an update. Like I said, at this point, it's kind of a long-term hold for me. Let's go look at the... Or we'll pull up Ortex and we'll pull up Fintel. And go look at the short interest on this. Kind of give you an idea of how I go through and I look at this sort of stuff. Let me log in. Okay, 6,000 shares left available to short. Clearly, it is still very heavily shorted. Utilization is near 100%. Let's log in over here. And we'll take a look at that. Come on, Ortex, let's go. Must still be loading here. Well, we'll get to that later. I don't know why it's still loading. But anyway, TOBAF, summary on that is the charts are pretty neutral. As far as, I mean, it's still bearish, but we did get this bounce off of the 100-day EMA. Your RSI is pretty flat. So I don't know. I really don't have much of an update for you guys on that one. It remains heavily shorted. And we'll just have to wait and see if See if we get any updates or anything. But for now, it's just a waiting game. Yeah, it looks like Ortex is really slow right now. Let me go through the comments and see if we have some consensus on the next one to look at. Let's see. No, it didn't take long for those scammers to show up, did it? Jeez. Okay, got more than one person said BNGO, so let's go do that. Okay. Well, right off the bat, I really like how we are maintaining a really strong support on this 300-day EMA. We never broke through it. So in my mind, that's pretty bullish. Zooming in here, I see our RSI rising. The MACD is rising. It's about to form a golden cross. Short term, I like this as like a small little day trade. While we also have very strong support of the 300-day EMA, we also have really strong resistance at this, what is this, is that the 50? Yeah, the 50-day EMA is strong resistance. So you get up to about $5.85, and this may not break through it. So right now, overall, as a day trade, it's kind of bullish for a little, 5-6% gain. But it's hard to say what it's going to do beyond that. Do we have any updated news that really matters? All right, so machine is awesome. We already knew that. All right, still slowly growing. Well, dang, that's really good. Love the revenue growth. Not losing any more money. 332 million in cash. What is your burn rate here? Your burn rate is, you had 338 million in stock. You ended with 294. Your burn rate was 44 million on the quarter. You've got 332 million left. $7.5 quarters left. 1.8 years. Plenty of cash. Revenues are growing. Long-term, BNGO still looks great. Yeah, I would need to look more into the EBITDA and whatnot to actually value it. But really short-term day trade, I like it up to about $5.85. Beyond that, I'm going to need to see this break above the 50-day EMA if we see this continue going higher. But long-term, I like it as well. So day trade, I like it. Long-term, I like it. Swing trade, hard to say. Let's see what else we got. Any other popular ones? Let's see. So where can you buy TOBAF? Obviously not on Webull. So TOBAF, you're going to have to buy on Interactive Brokers. That's the only, I'll put my resources page. You can go check it out. All right, so I put that in the comment. You can go check out the resources page for Interactive Brokers. Let's see what else we got here. Well, thank you so much for the super chat, Rob. You made me 1,000 in the past 2 weeks. Update on SENS, delay on the FDA approval. Well, I am so happy you're making money, Rob. That just warms my heart. You have no idea. Let's go look at SENS for you. Okay, you said we had a delay on the FDA approval. Wait, a $6 price target? Okay, first of all, on the FDA approval, I mean, those things can come at any time. I'm not concerned about that. I really am looking at SENS long term. But now I'm curious about the $6 price target. So let's go to TIPRANKS. So for those of you guys who don't know, SENS, they make a glucose monitoring system. And basically it attaches to your arm and then it connects to your cell phone. And what we are looking for on here is we've already got the 30-day, the 180 days, the one they're looking at. But long term, it's the 365-day that's really going to make this one take off. So that we probably won't even get till next year. But let's ignore these old ones, and we'll just look at the last month. They have 4, a 350, and a 6. So okay, you put $6. Ever since it's highly differentiated from other systems. Yep, absolutely it is. Okay, so that's pretty cool. $6 price target. That would represent a what? 57% upside. I mean, for 1 year, I think that's pretty reasonable. Even this $4 might be reasonable for 1 year. It could just go flat until we get the longer term FDA approval. I really think we're just going to be patient on SENS. It's, yeah, kind of candles are flat, RSI is flat, MACD is flat. This one may just end up trading flat for another year. But long term, I am definitely bullish on it. I've been holding my stock on this for a long time, and I am not going anywhere. In fact, I think I even have some of this account, did I? Yeah, I do. I've got a little over $1,000 in this account. So, yeah. All right. Hopefully that helps you out, Rob. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oops. Okay, now I don't know how to... oh, now I'm stuck. Oh, escape. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Okay, good question. What is EMA? So, Kenny, EMA is an exponential moving average. And what I have on my charts is the, I've got a 10-day exponential moving average, or EMA, a 21-day, 50, 100, 200, and 300. And essentially what these are is when you look at charts, you'll find that charts tend to find support and resistance off of the EMAs. So looking back earlier here when it was dropping, you see it found support off this 100-day EMA. And then lately we've had a lot of support on the 50-day EMA, and right now we're finding support at the 21-day EMA. So the EMAs are just a moving average, and charts will often find support on them. So that's why we use them. Okay, SoFi. All right, a lot of questions on SoFi. Bank charter coming, recent guidance, great. Wow. If SoFi gets their bank charter, that would be huge. Another company that's looking at getting their bank charter soon is SQ, which is Square. SQ is a little bit more further along. I think it's probably a safer play than SoFi is. But this, okay, so technically this is really neutral right now. Why is it so low? What is going on? This is all old. Why is this so low? I don't have any financials on here. This is all from the SPAC. Let's see. I got a guess. See if my guess is right. No, not really. Huh. Let's see if we can get this to go a little faster. There we go. Yeah, it's only so it's not short. That's not the problem. This is certainly not a short squeeze at all. Yeah, I don't know why SOFI is so low. Obviously, we have a long-term, very strong support here at $14. I don't know. This might be a good price to buy in at. It's very neutral right now, so this is going to be more of a news play than anything else. But if they get news, if they get their banking charter, that could be great. But you know, it's not really bullish or bearish. But long term, I think SOFI would make a good long term hold. A little bit riskier than SQ. I would definitely prefer SQ for a long-term hold, but SOFI is not bad. Let's see what else we got. Okay, why is VALE tanking? That's a good question. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. Good question. I don't know. Whoa. UBS, what are you doing? Why? Why would you do that? Okay, whatever. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Buy, sell. What are you? Are you like a... I don't know. You're a good analyst. But that's a bit ridiculous. Okay, well, so why is VALE tanking? It's because of this Miles Allslop guy. Who basically slapped it with a sell rating. But regardless of that, everybody else has got buy ratings on it. So this is kind of what happened with LCID. Remember, LCID got that sell rating and it tanked. And then like the very next day, it got a big buy rating and it skyrocketed back up. So yeah, that's what's happening on here. It's people are selling because of one analyst. That's a bummer. But the good news is, look, if you're not in this position yet, we are very oversold on the RSI. We are below the 300-day EMA. This is extremely oversold. And this sucker could bounce. You got a hammer, which can sometimes be the sign of a turnaround. Yeah, PE ratio is still 15. I'm sorry, UBS. I completely disagree with you. Completely disagree. See if we can pick it up for 1640. Well, there's my response to that. Filled? Yep, filled. Okay. Let's see what's next. Oh, thank you for the super chat, David. Mostly to say thanks for this. We can get an update on DPW. Sure, absolutely. Let's do it. So I got to turn off the EMAs here because of the drop. It's kind of worthless for a minute. So hang on. Okay. So let me do this. Let me put out a horizontal. No, we've got a rise. Let's go ahead and draw a rising ray here. Go from bottom to bottom here. Is this, let's see. Okay, and then I can do another one here. And I can see. Ignore that one. Let's see, do about from here to here. Be right here. Okay, so what we have is consolidation. Now this is not going up or down. This is just straight up consolidating. So taking a closer look, let's go longer term here. I'm going to do another ray. I'll go from, I'm the weekly now, by the way. So this one, which is my weekly, I'll make that a different color so you guys can see it. And then let's see if we can zoom in. Okay. So on the weekly, we have a bit of bullishness, but on the more short term, a lot more short term, it's consolidating right now. So overall, this is very neutral as far as a short-term play. However, we do see some signs of bullishness in the long term. Let's go check the news, see if anything changed on this. Okay, buying, growing. Let's see. Let's go see what we got here. 3,000 ant miners. $24 per day, $726 per month. Three months and a quarter, 3,000 of those. $6.5 million a quarter in additional profits. That's a 10% boost to their current revenue. And they're already profitable. let's just take the last 2 quarters. 0.77, 0.05 times 2, $1.64 per year. Woo-wee. Guys, this is looking great. I mean, short term, this is just totally neutral. Long term, it looks very, I'm pretty bullish on this long term. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's do a little bit of crypto next. Let's see what we got for some crypto. Tezos. Let's take a look at Tezos. Is it on here? It might not be on here. Nope. Let's go over here. Do you know if Tezos will go up? No, I don't. I don't know anything. But I can guess. Let's see. The 1 month is looking pretty nicely bullish. We were a little overbought, so a pullback makes sense. 3 month is still a little bit high. If you were to draw like a line that kind of went like this. What are we at? About 6? Yeah. It puts us about $5.50 or so, $5.50. So it might pull back a little bit in the short term, but long term it still looks great. I mean, I'm looking at all crypto pulling back in the short term, like say over the next week or so. So at this point, I'm just kind of waiting before jumping into any more crypto. David, I'm really happy this is helping you out. Yeah, hopefully as I go through and I kind of show you guys kind of how I do my analysis, this will help you guys. By the way, I just want to show you the resources page because a lot of what I'm using right now is on there. So Interactive Brokers is where you'll get the OTC penny stocks, things like TOBAF and HLLPF, for example. The Discord has been amazing. I haven't really been on it much today. But I know they've been killing it over there, making money. This is not mine, by the way. This is another company called Lucrum Investing, which I found them and I loved them. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go ahead and let my people know about it. So it's basically what's up with that. The Facebook investing group, of course, is totally free. So if you're looking for more help like what we're doing right now, you can go join the either one of these two, just depending upon if you want, don't mind waiting a couple of hours to get an answer, or if you are looking for immediate help. So I think the Facebook group is better if you're more of like a long-term investor, or if you're looking at possibly some swing trades. The Discord's better if you do day trading, or for some more short-term swing trades. And then TIPRANKS, that's this thing that we've been going over. TIPRANKS is free, by the way, if you just want like the average prices. But if you want all the detailed stuff, there's just a small fee. I did reach out to them to get you guys 10% off. So if you go to the resources page, you do the 10% off, that'll get you a discount on there. Lucid tracking, what this does is they track the all of ARK Invest's buys and sells, which can be really helpful if you guys see like a news story where it's like, oh, ARK Invest is selling all their TSLA or whatever. It's still in beta, but if you use this link, that'll get you access to it. And then, so for example, like you could type in TSLA, and then you see, oh my gosh, they're selling. Look at all these shares they're selling and all these, hundreds of millions of dollars they sold out. And then you realize that they sold like a really small portion and they've still got billions of dollars of TSLA. So this can be really helpful to just to verify what's actually going on with that. Ledger, so for my crypto, my long-term crypto, I don't actually stake it because I prefer security over just that extra 5 to 8% a year that you would get. I would just prefer the security. I just don't like the thought of holding my crypto somewhere where somebody could essentially steal it. I've just heard too many horror stories. So I keep my crypto on a hardware wallet. Here. Yeah, this thing. So this is a ledger. It's just a little hardware wallet that kind of plugs in via USB, and this is actually Bluetooth too, so it works on my cell phone. But yeah, my crypto's on here. So this little device is worth a lot of money, thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay. And then what else I got in here? So Ortex, which is this thing I've been showing you. If you guys have watched pretty much any YouTuber or Twitter lately, you've seen a lot of Ortex screenshots. And then Fintel is this thing. Fintel, I kind of see this as kind of complementary to Ortex. They provide a lot of the same information, but I see a lot more of the historical as far as the actual numbers of shares available to short and the actual borrow fees. Another thing I like about this is I can see the sort of the puts and calls from institutions and what they're actually doing as far as what they're buying and how many shares and all that. And then the institutional owners is really helpful for me on Ortex to be able to come in here and, or not Ortex, sorry, Fintel. It's really helpful for me to be able to come in here and see like who actually owns this. Sorry, my internet's a little slow, probably because I'm streaming right now. But that's what I use this for, and I pay for it. It's, I don't know what I pay. It's like, I think $70 a quarter or something. So that's Fintel, and then FinViz is totally free. It's really cool. It's got, I use it, really I just use it for their stock screener. You just ignore the ads. But you can come in here and you can screen stocks really easily. A really simple one I like to do is, I think is it ownership? Yeah. Ownership, and then I go to short float, and I just click this twice. It's probably the simplest way. You go to the screener, ownership, and double click short float. And this will show you the most heavily shorted stocks. Now, keep in mind that the official short interest only updates once every 2 weeks. It comes from the NASDAQ. So if you want more up-to-date, you got to get Ortex or Fintel. Okay. Outside of that, what else do I use? HighShortInterest.com is kind of cool one. It's just like the FinViz one, but just straight up short interest and nothing else. You can come in here and see as of 2 weeks ago what the most recent highest short interest was. And top of the list is GREE, which used to be support.com SPRT. So that's what that one is. It's a nice, really quick reference if you're just looking for a stock to buy. And then SPAC Insider, I don't use this as much anymore because, well, SPACs have kind of fallen out of favor. But this is cool to just kind of get some news and just get some ideas on what SPACs are coming out and what's kind of going on. They do have a paid version. It's really expensive though, so I don't actually pay for this one. But I just use it for free. All right, hopefully that was helpful on the list of resources. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, I had a couple on ABML. This is a penny stock that was really popular a while ago, and it's kind of fallen out of favor. I still like it. So what I like to do with ABML is I like to buy it when it gets right where it is right now. So when we get down to this 300-day EMA, to me, this is a buying opportunity because very often ABML will bounce off of this and then it'll jump. So I like to buy in about right here and then sell once we get up like this sort of area. So this might make it for a good swing trade. It may or may not do well long term, but keep in mind this is like a brand new startup, so they're going to need a lot of money to get going. They don't really have any revenues yet. What they do is like battery recycling. And so I think now would be a good time to buy in for a swing trade, but it's still going to be a long time before this company starts making any sort of money. Okay, a couple questions about ADA. So let's go look at that one. That's Cardano. It's a crypto. Oh, we're on the weekly. So here's what I'm looking at for ADA, okay? Long term, I remain very bullish on that, and I continue to hold all of my long-term ADA crypto. And I don't know how much I have. I think I've got like 2,000 ADA or something. You know, decent amount of ADA long-term. And short-term, though, we have a MACD rising, which is bullish. We have an RSI neutral. And we have candles kind of stuck in this little range, kind of neutral. So short-term, I have a feeling ADA is just going to trade kind of flat until about the middle of October when we get back to this long-term, longish term upward trend line. And then I think we'll start taking off again. So this is why I don't like ADA as a short-term play, but I continue to like it as a long-term play. So that's what's going on with that. Okay, regarding XRP, I'll just talk about this really fast. Certainly XRP is beat down due to all of the, well, as you said, all of the legal challenges. It's actually really, really hard to buy here in the United States because most cryptocurrency exchanges have dropped it from their platforms. So it's really, if you're not in the United States, you might be able to get Ripple, but outside of the USA, it's really, I mean, in the United States, it's really hard to buy it because all the exchanges have been dropping it due to the legal issues. So I'm not really focused on that one because of the difficulty in buying it. But if they can get past the legal issues, certainly, yes, XRP is going to take off. But short term, it's more of a news play. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, wow, another super chat. Thank you. Pair character lifting some weights saying keep it up. Thank you so much, T-Bake. I really appreciate it. Oh my. Edgar, you're bringing up a pain in my neck. JAZZ. Yeah, so these are going to, well, these did. These expired today, completely and totally worthless. Lost $1,000 on them. Yeah. I don't want to talk about this stock. But hey, I'm here to show you guys my winners along with my losers. Okay. This is definitely a big, big loser for me, guys. Huge loser. Here's what happens. We have this big drop right about right here. And I'm thinking, okay, I've seen this before. We get a drop. We get a rebound. See here we have these two green candles? I was like, cool, we're going to rebound. We're going to get at least up to the 300-day EMA. I was looking at a very short-term play here. So I was looking for a rise back up to the 300. And instead, as soon as I went with that bullish position right here, well, you see what happened. It just went, choof. And at that point, there was no hope. And my options were pretty much worthless at that point. And now we've been trading flat. And now we have support right down here. So here's what I think is going to happen with this. And I could be dead wrong. But the reason this dropped so much was because they bought another huge pharmaceutical company. Now, long term, it's going to be great for them. But short term, their financials took a big hit. As you can see right here, their net income, well, it's really their operating income, was negative 135% because they had to spend a ton of money to buy that other company. And people are like, oh, the stock, the financials are terrible, it's going to crash, blah, blah, blah. It's a one-time hit to grow and expand the company. So, you know, long term, I think JAZZ is going to do phenomenal. I think they're going to do great long term. But I was expecting a much shorter turnaround and rebound on this, and we just didn't get it. So, all right, that's my loser, my big loser for the September 17th options was JAZZ. Now, luckily, I more than made up for it on some of my other plays. So yeah, I know my here. There we go. So 1 month, I'm up 41%. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but my account is up 41% in the last month. Even with a $1,000 loss on JAZZ, I'm still up 41% over the past month. So, you know, that's the thing about options. You can lose a lot of money, you can make a lot of money. That one was definitely a loser. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, Donald. Guys. This is a scam. Everybody look at the screen right now. This is a scam. Okay? What they do is they do this scam crap, and it's like, if you give anybody crypto, you send anybody crypto, it's gone. You'll lose it. You'll never hear from these guys again. So, total scam. I'm going to block these people right now. Please don't do that. See this? Scammer. Total scammer. I'm going to block this person too. Please don't fall for that. Don't ever send anybody scam, guys. Here we go. Another scammer right here. Total scammer. Sorry, I can't. I literally cannot block these scammers fast enough. Look at them. Look at all these scammers. Look at this. It's ridiculous. Please don't fall for that. Don't ever send anybody your crypto. Yep. Another scammer right here. And what they do, guys, is they will they'll create a Facebook page and they'll just copy my image and they'll copy my name, and oh my gosh, they really bombarded these. This is all scam. It's all scam. Every last bit of this is a scam. Jeez, another one right here. Yep, another scammer right here. What these guys are doing is they'll copy my Facebook name, they'll copy my images, and they'll create a page and they'll post as if they're me. It's total scam. They're just there to steal your money. So please don't fall for it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cool. There goes 7 scammers that have been blocked. Hate you guys. Go away. Okay. Did we talk about MMAT? No, but let's do it. All right, we're going to go another 12 minutes, and then I'm going to cut this off. I just wanted to get with you guys. I feel kind of bad that I had a short day yesterday. So we'll talk about that. Okay, MMAT. I've never looked at the stock before, so give me a minute. All right. So what I'm looking at with the candles above all of the EMAs, the candles are bullish. The RSI 59, that's pretty neutral. Your MACD is dropping a little bit, but look at this, 0.04. That's neutral. So I've got neutral, pretty neutral. So altogether, we are pretty neutral. Now, That's the short term. Let's take a little bit of a look at the longer term. We got really good revenue growth. Still losing money though. 156 million in cash. Issued 223,000 in stock, so that's going to be I'm not concerned about that. You got 15 million in bonds, so that's going to be debt. You didn't make any money, so okay, so it's a one-time asset disposal of 41 million. So this sadly that doesn't really count. We're probably closer to this. And then it looks like you put 146 million into investments. So you got cash, you just don't want to keep it as cash. You're just putting it some short-term gold or something. But then you turn around and issue debt. Okay, so as far as your, it's kind of hard to see cash flow, so I'm just going to focus on your net income. -12, -2, -49. Jeez. Despite that, though, you got enough cash to last a few quarters. Looks like they just started doing revenues because it's only 1,000. That's nothing. Even the 600,000 is nothing. Okay. Let's go look at news. Benzinga is a pretty cool website. Let's see what they said. This I really like their. This is all technical analysis. They're absolutely right as far as their technicals. So this is just a technical analysis. See if Benzinga had anything good to say here. Potential short squeeze candidate. Okay, let's go take a look. Mmat. Let that load. And we'll pull up here as well. %91 utilization rate. Okay. Let's go verify that. Oh, what is going on? Why did I get logged out again? Dang it. Days to cover is only 1.22, but that could be due to increased volume recently. 15% short interest, but really I look at utilization. It's at 91. It's pretty high. What's this again? MMAT? Yep, 60,000. Cost to borrow is up to 10%. So that's going to slow down the short sellers a little bit. Look at this. So Fintel short score out of 5,406 stocks, it's ranked 44. That puts it in the top 1% of all stocks for potential short squeezes. And then I'm going to show you another tool on TIPRANKS. I'm going to show you guys this. I know it's a short squeeze play, but they have a overview on TIPRANKS. So the overall scores of 3, underperform, very bearish on the news. Bloggers is pretty much all seeking alpha, which is just guys like me that go on and talk about it. TipRank investors is just retail investors like you and me who are buying or selling the stock. Technicals is cool because if you don't know anything about technical analysis, you can just come in here and look at this and just see what it's doing. And then insider activity is a sell, which is interesting. What I do is I like to come in here and get rid of the uninformative because that's just stock options usually. On the informative, well, this was like 2-3 months ago. It doesn't really mean anything for right now. Retail investors, you kind of see what they're doing. I said bloggers, this is, yeah, Investor Place. Just a guy like me who goes in and writes a blog. So not very popular. My guess is this got low float. Let's see. Oh, 1 billion. It's not that low, actually. 226 million shares. Yeah, this is over $1 billion. This is a small cap. I mean, maybe. This is going to have to pick up some steam on retail. Without a ton of steam on retail, I don't think we're going to see this take off. So this would have to take quite a bit more momentum for this one to get going. But yeah, the short squeeze potential is there. But you're going to have to get a lot more retail investors behind you for that. Time frame for my analysis, it depends. Day trades, I'm looking at the 1 minute and 5 minute. Swing trades, I'm looking at the daily, and long term, I'm looking at the weekly and monthly. Your view on SHIB. Webull, you indirectly own. Is that okay? I actually just sold it. It was short term. I really liked the run up, but you know, it's a meme coin. It's you know, I think the most SHIB could go up would be 20x at the absolute most. But I think it would take time to get there. Still, I'm not going to complain about a 20x return. I mean, you put like, what, 5,000 in, get 100,000 back. That's awesome. But you know, it's a meme coin. You'll have to just hope that it takes off, really. Eddie, I don't know. We'll find out Monday morning. Keep an eye on the Twitter. So I post all my buy, sells, trades on Twitter. It's twitter.com/realscottcurry. I'll throw a link in the chat. So that's the Twitter. Just follow that, and I'll post all of my buys and sells there. I literally don't know what's going to happen with SPY and QQQ. I have no clue. I bought put options and call options equally. When you buy equal put and call options, it's called a strangle, STRANGL. And basically a strangle is good when you don't know what direction it's going to go, but you expect a big price movement. So here's what a strangle is. So a strangle is where you hold, come on, go away, little side thing. There we go. Oh my gosh, go away. Give me a second. I'm going to do some magic to get rid of this. There we go. Okay. See if I can do a little magic up here too, so you guys can see better. There we go. Okay. All right, now that my magic's done. So here's what a strangle is. It's an option strategy where you hold both a call and a put with different strike prices but the same expiration date. And it's a good strategy if you think the underlying security, in this case SPY QQQ, will experience a large price movement, but you're not sure of the direction. Okay, it's only profitable if you get a large price movement, which with today's 1% drop, I think we will. So let me show you how that looks in my account. All right, it's down here. So on the QQQ, I've got about $1,000 in put options for September 24th and about $1,000 in call options for September 24th. On the SPY, I've got about $1,000 in put options for September 24th and about $1,000 in call options for September 24th. So come Monday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up selling one of these depending upon what's happening. Now, why do I think we'll get a big price movement, but I don't know what direction? Let me show you the daily. I'm going to zoom in on this sucker. Okay, we've talked about this in prior videos where the 50-day EMA is a strong level of support for the SPY. Here's what happens. We'll get these and then we'll get a bounce. Get this, get a bounce, 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 get this. Now what? Are we going to get a bounce or are we going to continue going down? If we go down, this is going to go all the way down to the 100-day EMA very fast, which is at 431. So if we are at a normal pullback in the market, this is going to bounce and it's going to go back up. If we are in the middle of a market correction, this is going to go down, it's going to crash. I don't know which way it's going to go. We are literally at a crossroads, 50% chance of going up, 50% chance of going down. So I went ahead and bought a call and a put. If this drops on Monday, I'm selling those calls and I'm going to hold the puts. If we bounce on Monday, I'll sell the puts and hold the calls. So that's what's going on with that. All right. Chuy Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super sticker. A white unicorn with rainbow hair. I don't know if you're saying I'm a unicorn in the markets, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, we are going to end this chat now. Guys, I really appreciate everything. I appreciate all of you guys that did the super stickers, super chats. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you have some good information on the education. Like I said, we have been absolutely killing it over at the Discord. So they just, man, we've been making all kinds of money, doing all kinds of great things. I just want to kind of show you guys real briefly what's going on with the Discord here. I'm going to go over to these testimonials. You guys will see. So just kind of go through a couple of these. And people have just been posting like what's been going on, like as far as how they've been making money. So we got wins here. This guy's got all kinds of wins. $286 on their CRWD option. This was from the 13th. Look at this guy. He made 18% profit. What was that? The 15th, 2 days ago. Look at that. 639% profit on this SPY call a couple days ago. That's awesome. Greg yesterday made a 24% profit. Greg yesterday made 100% profit on AFRM. This is the call option they called out in the Discord. Mad Dogs 50% profit on PLTR yesterday. I told you guys in the video I made last night we were talking about PLTR in the Discord. Yeah, 50% profit from it. DIS call 36% profit. Today 10% profit for the Darrells. Making money. 300% profit on SPY puts today. Look at these guys. 32% profit on FVRR, 25% profit on NVDA. Fluffy Trades didn't alert. Mad Dogs made $429. This is okay. So I guess FVRR was the big trade of the day today. and you can see all the money people are making. Anyway, you guys go check out the Discord if you guys want to see what that is. I'll just put it down here. It's scottgray.me/Discord. And basically what that is I've negotiated a 7-day free trial. It's not mine. It's Lucrum Investing. But I got you guys a 7-day free trial, but only through me. So you can go there. You can do the 7-day free trial. Check it out. See if you like it. If you do, stick with it. If not, that's fine too. But like I said, it's not my Discord. It's this other group called Lucrum Investing. But they were just making so much money over there. I just had to let you guys know about it. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. We're going to get going now. You guys have a great day, a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the time off. And we will be back with a video Monday morning for you guys. So thank you all and have a great weekend.